The red line on this map indicates the path of the Niagara Escarpment. The yellow line in Ontario indicates the path of some 1,500 kilometers of Bruce trails. This area, which is a kind of a bridge that goes over the point between the Royal Botanical Open Water Area. There's actually we used to be a marsh in there, and the Hamilton Harbor. Hey there, this is a message from Skaliger Nilsson. He is asking about whether or not there were some firing ranges in Ontario, and there's lots of them. They do have a restriction though, your weapon has to be large enough so that you can't conceal it. So whenever you want to come down to the firing range, bring your cannon and we can take a few shots. This is a Karen cannon, 71041, Karen, 1807. I'm presuming the 71041 is the serial number of this particular cannon. You'll see that it has a crown emblazoned on the surface of it. There's number 16 about there. Now, I'm not that familiar with cannons, but I did go look up Karen, and apparently they're a company that built cannons since 17-something or other, and they were famous for their carronade cannon, which was a new design that proved to be more effective in short-range, low-velocity battle. Did a lot more damage. This one here looks more like a long gun. ML ship or fort gun. Obviously, this is not a ship gun, this is a fort gun. Either that or they took it off of the ship and stuck it up here, but this was used for defense in the War of 1812, I believe. I'll have to look it up. 94P, but this thing says 24 pounder. Shows up here is where they used to put the fire the cannon from. Well, I wouldn't want to put that in my pocket anyway. And that gun looks out onto Hamilton Harbor, out that away. Where that cannon was. Hey, how you doing? Down in the Arboretum now. Now the lilac walk, when the lilacs get to blooming, and there are plants here that look like they've got some buds on them. Wild lilacs. Yea, though I walk into the valley of the shadow of the lilac, I smell no evil. Captain Coots Trail. Please stay on the marked trails. Yeesh your dog. Get the skunk cabbages. I call it a skunk cabbage. It seems like a form of hosta. Seems to be budding up right now. There's a few of them coming up in various areas along here. There's this whole bunch of them up there. Not seeing any chipmunks along here right now. Hickory Island and cormorants. Got so many cormorants on that island. They used to be trees, but they all got killed off by cormorant poop. They got so heavily covered with it, it turned out to be pretty toxic. It's an interesting sound. Please do not enter. This is a research plot where Royal Botanical Gardens is monitoring effects of gypsy moth and other damaging insects and diseases, climate change, air pollution, and other factors that may be contributing to rapid changes in the forest ecosystem in Coots Paradise. Data gathered here helps us to make decisions regarding appropriate conservation and revitalization measures. They're doing some work out here and trying to reclaim. They've taken a lot of the vegetation and covered it up with the black tarps in order to generate enough heat to kill off any plant matter that's in there that's not native to the area. Again, they're trying to moderate the water level system so that it's conducive to regrowth of cattails. I think they're trying to throw me off by putting the green thing there. Oh look, there's a yellow marker. Okay, there's a little yellow trail, connecting trail. So I'm going to take this one. It connects down to the marsh walk. So there's the marsh walk. Coots Paradise, Rat Island out there. Likely a mating pair. Lots of wildlife around here. This is a conservation area. Rat Island, the water level is so low. That's usually, that little thing over there is usually an isolated island, and they got that down. Like I say, they're moderating the water levels in order to try to accommodate the life cycle of, or rejuvenative cycle of the cattails here in order to expand the marsh. Bring up. Right. Oh, there's another pair. Maybe they're pissed off with the other pair. Get out of our territory. They're saying, "You bastards! Mine!" Oh, see, swans are so fucking selfish. It's supposed to be bald eagles in the area, but I don't know what a bald eagle looks like. If my life depended on it. Wow. Well, that's what I wanted to show you. I'm going to go back up the Marsh Walk Trail to Arboretum. I'm going to be heading out here. Oh hell, just because I'm a nice guy, I'll take you to Bulls Point Lookout. Here's Bulls Point Lookout. I'm not sure, it looks like mosquitoes, but I'm not sure. And Rat Island is off in that direction, where we came from. Over in this direction, you can see Cormorant Island. No cormorants on it. All this is Coots Paradise. Like I say, most of this was all marsh before. Over in that area there, they set up a fish trap that kind of keeps the carp out. There's little guys hanging around the trees here. And these are the little guys that end up landing in the palm of your hand sometimes when you got seeds. Oh, geez, there's a woodpecker right over there. I don't know if you can see that. Pretty. Very colorful. If I'm not mistaken, is a sassafras tree. This is a tulip tree. They have a lot of different varieties of trees around here. It's quite beautiful when that one blooms. But we do not have the amazing Whomping Willow, I'm afraid. The flowers. The flowers. I don't know what kind of tree this is. It's yellow. They've got something called earth art. Some artists have created some sculptures. Some of it has been taken down a bit, but you can see the old silo here. And something that looks quite complementary to it. I really like it. A rocket root. And those stumps have an interesting, but gnarly. Very gnarly.